Hello everybody, it's Admiral Funko, and Armageddon is about to happen inside this room.
I've been looking for a mirror, and I think I found it in your eyes. She's been looking for a reason.
So I've been talking about it, and talking about it, and talking about it. This room is gonna get organized to the point where I enjoy it. I've been watching a lot of those Kamari technique things, and you know, the whole does it spark joy thing is actually resonating with me a little bit. Because this room is not making me happy at all. Because this room is an absolute freaking mess. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you a before, and then I'm gonna tell you the plan for the room, and then you guys can sit and watch me clean it up, and of course start the organization process again the way that I want it to be. Yes! Well, you know, I'm aware of that. I'm highly aware of that. That's what I'm trying to explain to them. Okay, well, you know, thank you for reminding me, but that was a very rude interruption. It was! I will put... There's no food in the bowl. Is that what you want? So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you before, and then will you let me talk for 5 minutes? 5 minutes, and then I'll get to you. Yes, 5 minutes. So I'm going to show you what I want to do with the room. I'm going to show you before what the room looks like, and then there's going to be a process, and then I'm going to show you an after. And then, of course, this series might take longer, so each episode shouldn't last more than 20 minutes. So it's going to be broken up till how many parts until the room is how I want it to be. So let me show you the before. Right, so not only do I have a pile of stuff that needs to go to Goodwill, but, and I would really like to use that basket again. But this is what you pretty much see when you walk into the room. Of course, I got like Christmas stuff intermingled with craft stuff because I've been pulling stuff out of the Closet of Doom. That is a whole nother day, because the Closet of Doom is the Closet of Doom. But walk in, and there's just pops everywhere. There's stuff everywhere. My old computer, these box things that I put in here, I don't know what I'm going to do with them just yet. I have an idea, but it's just like I got stuff intermingled, and here's like my Cricut thing, you know, and just stuff everywhere in this room. The lights are up. You know, I just recently did a craft project in here, and there's the Pez dispenser display that you guys will see eventually. You know, and it's just like, there's just garbage everywhere. Like, and it's just crap everywhere. Not saying the pops are crap, but just like, this is what the state of my pop room has turned into. You know? So, it's really, really horrible. And then, of course, the pops only go to this far. So, I'm going to show you the plan. The plan right now is, of course, we gotta clean up the floor and get the floor clean, but the Disney pops are coming down, the shelves are coming down, and I'm actually gonna put curtains up, and one of those boxes is gonna go over there. And then, I don't know what I'm gonna do over here. I still have to figure out something to do with the rides and the 6-inchers, but pretty much this wall is gonna be a non-pop wall. What are you doing? What is going on in here? What is up with the putty tats today? So the room's gonna get cleaned up, and that's gonna come down. I'm gonna put up curtains, and then of course I gotta arrange some things, and then I have to organize the pops the way that I want them organized. Let me get a different angle for you guys. The Dorbs bathroom. So it's like, it's just crazy in here. I can't believe that this is my collection, you know? I just really can't believe it one freaking bit. So the first thing I'm gonna do, of course, obviously, is I gotta pick up all the garbage and start organizing the pieces. That's just the hardest part, is just organizing everything and figuring out what I'm gonna do. And my cats are going nuts. I don't know why. I'm trying to make a video and they're going nuts. So, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start with this wall and get it organized so that I don't have to worry about one wall, and then I can figure out what to do with the Disney collection. Because I think once I get this wall organized, I can move some of the pops from over on this wall onto this wall. And there is a plan to have pops go all the way over the door and then along that wall right there. And I'm gonna have to move that stuff as well. So it's gonna be a huge change. I feel like it's gonna be a huge change for me, and I hope it's somewhat entertaining for you guys to watch. It's gonna be an interesting time lapse. But it needs to get done, and I need to make some progress on this. I have to. Oh, and another thing I gotta show you guys, one reason why the Disney wall is coming. So when you look at the wall, a lot of people are probably like, oh, there's nothing wrong with the wall. What are you guys doing in here? What is going on? You guys are making all the cameos today. What's going on in here? Huh? I don't understand. Jack's probably sleeping. What, do I need to show them the Dorbs collection? There's the Dorbs collection. That's a video for next week, but thank you. Thank you for reminding me. So, but if you look from this angle, you can actually tell that the collection is leaning forward. And it's because there's windows behind there, and it's actually very dangerous for the pop collection. My Disney collection is actually known for collapsing on me. So these shelves are gonna have to come down. I might leave that shelf there, because this is a small shelf. This shelf will probably stay, and then the curtains will be right there, and then I'll probably put another shelf just like this one on the opposite end, so that I don't completely, and I have a little bit more, you know, options. Maybe putting a smaller collection on either side of the windows, like, I don't know, maybe my Lord of the Rings collection or something, because that's one of the things when we organize collections, when you sit down and organize your collection, you gotta think about it, because sometimes one reason I never had room was the way I organized my collection and where I put the collection. So the bigger collection should always go in the biggest space. Smaller collections should be able to fit in the smaller spaces, and you can end up making it work just a little bit better. But I will explain that in all my organizational videos. I'm going to try to add as many tips as I can into these videos. So it'll be time-lapse, me talking, if there's talking or just music, and then there will be clips where I stop and I explain what I'm doing, so you guys aren't completely lost. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Part 1 should be a 30-minute video just because of all the introductory stuff, and then part 2 and so on should be like 20-minute videos. If my cats would just stop. They're not stopping. I don't know what's wrong. But I hope you guys enjoy. What's going on in here? I don't understand. What are you doing? I know this is your bathroom. I'm aware this is your bathroom, but why are you tearing this up? Why are you tearing this up? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? There's nowhere for you to go. Huh? Look at all the holes you've put in this. And he's gone. Hi, Ryan. Do you want the water turned back on? You are spoiled. All you boys. All 3 of you. Each of you wants your own thing. I love you, though.
It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels.
Wow. So that trip I just had actually landed on Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, to where it damaged the box pretty significantly. So that kind of upsets me. Another reason why the room needs to be cleaned is because there's a lot of tripping hazards, and having pops on the floor is actually very dangerous for your pops. I'll give you another example. This happened. Granted, this is a pop that I don't want. Loki or Orion or one of the cats actually stepped on this, and because they were trying to get over it, and inevitably crushed the box. So I might actually do a makeover on this pop. I'm not sure just yet, but I do want to start a new series where I make over Funko Pops. So we'll see. But I am upset about his box, so I might have to get a new one, which is bull.
But it's a 24-hour streak. Wasting all your thoughts just to criticize, but there are plenty more ways to think. I'm not pretending, I'm more like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. I don't really care, yeah. They're calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman, calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
What is up? What's going on? Huh? What's going on? You want to come here, Loki? Loki, come on. Alright, so before I get started, I am going to go get my soundbar so I can have some music. Luckily, my phone can actually record and play music at the same time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start organizing the DC collection. And a lot of it's on the floor, a lot of it's over there. I'm going to organize the DC collection, and then I'm going to organize the Marvel collection and see how much of a gap I have in between. And most likely leave my Walking Dead collection there, and then probably move either the Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings collection over. I'm not sure quite yet, depending on how much space I have on either end. I have to sit here and think about what collection is going to go faster, the DC collection or the Marvel collection. The Marvel collection grows a lot faster than the DC collection, so most likely I will leave my Walking Dead there, and I might leave a little bit of a space for the Marvel collection, because you have to think, you know, Captain Marvel's coming out, and then freaking Endgame is coming out, so there's gonna be a whole bunch of pops for those. So I'm trying to plan, but I'm also trying to fill in all the spaces, because there's still a lot of empty space, and it's bugging me. So all over there is nothing but movie pops, and of course the Walking Dead collection. I think those are gonna get pushed to that one wall along the entranceway, and then hopefully it'll make enough room to where I could possibly move the Game of Thrones collection over, because the Disney collection is so big, I kind of want it to have its own wall. But we will see what happens after I get these two collections mixed together. But music first. Alright, music is set up. It is warm in here because of these lights, so if you ever see the lights flicker off, it's because I'm trying to cool the room down. But I'm gonna focus the camera onto the floor, and you guys can sit and watch me kind of organize all the characters at once. I was doing it a different way, to where I was going by number, and I'll show you guys. So on the back of the most common DC boxes, for mainly the main, I want to say the first 8 characters, like Batman, Superman, Batgirl, Wonder Woman, they all have at least the first 18 main characters on the back of the box, and that's kind of what I am starting with. And then I'm taking number 1, which was Batman, and then I put all my Batmans on the wall, regardless of their box number. So I have Batman 1 through, I believe, 253, which was the most recent release of Batman, the one in the black box. So, and then I moved on to Robin, got every Robin related pop, Nightwing, the female version of Batman, the Carrie Kelly Robin, all the Robins from the different series, and then I went on to Batgirl, got all the different Batgirls, and now I'm gonna go and try and find, you know, Penguin and Riddler and Joker and start putting them onto the wall. So one method I'm gonna start using is already on the floor. I have stacks. I got the Joker in a stack, I got Harley Quinn in a stack, I got Superman in a stack. So as I pull them off the wall, I'm trying to put them into their own categories so that I'm not just taking and then having to search for later. So kind of organize as you go is one piece of advice I would like to give, is that as you pull pops off the wall that don't belong there, make sure that you put them into the category. I mean, these first 18 characters are the main meat and potatoes of the DC universe. And then after that, I'm going to put all the ones that don't really have a place in numerical order from there, if that makes sense. So all the Batman pops in numerical order all the way up to 253, same with Robin, so on and so on, based off the first 18 characters, and then I'm going to go into characters that don't have pairs and or a lot of corresponding characters that go with it. Let's get started!
'Cause it was only you and me back then. We were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We could never fall, nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me.
We're always on the edge. We fight and make love at the same time. Would you break up just because I told you what I did last night? I recall the times you said you're sorry. I'm still not sure if you told lies, but I don't care, it's all forgotten now. We're holy when we touch anyhow.
Alright, so through all the organizing, I got through, of course, the Riddler and the Penguin. They don't have a lot of them. I would have more, but they're like the chase versions, which are like the rarest of the rare. So now we're moving on to the Joker, and I'm showing you kind of something I'm doing that helps me organize them quicker and more efficiently. Of course, I'm starting out with the number 6 because that's his original number, and then you can see how I have them kind of stacked like this. It's so I can see the box number. Of course, I have a lot of room with it. So as I stack, I'm just going to go by number. And of course, I'm going to put 6 up there, and then I already started here, 36, 37, 44, and then I'm just going to find the next number and move on and on and on. It kind of just helps a little bit better instead of having to look at the front of the box. I can see all the numbers, and it compacts the space, so I can stack them just a little bit quicker than normal. So hopefully all my Jokers are here. I've kind of touched every single piece of the collection for the DC collection so far, and I'm getting kind of worried for when I get to the oddball characters because it's going to be interesting. But literally this stack right here is going to be me starting to organize numerically, and then once that's done numerically, pairing characters together, because I know I've got a couple of katanas. I know I have at least 3 or 4 Killer Crocs that need to go together, so literally they're all spanned out between different series and box numbers, so they're going to go together, so I can see them all together.
Somewhere in between our secrets, there's an imminent storm. It's unavoidable, yeah. But as long as I feel that you see me, I will pay no mind at all. So give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time. We don't need answers to survive. Just let us keep on with the black guys. Give me a chance to the first time. We don't need answers to survive. Just let us keep on with the black guys. We are sweet on our secrets. Telling black guys to keep them.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's
So we're gonna get to work on Wonder Woman. Normally, like, this seems like an extremely daunting task to me, and I actually just found a Batgirl that needs to go into the Batgirls. So... So my recommendations when you're organizing something this big, expect to have to organize again and again and again and again. What I'm gonna do, because I just found that Batgirl, is I'm gonna have a little pile of characters that need to go into the collection, and then I'll organize the whole collection and then move it over. So I'll leave a space and then go in and organize it, because I'm kind of on a roll with everything, and normally when I find a character that's not in the collection right now, it actually, like, shoots me in the head. Just, like, my brain goes, oh, well, now I gotta start over, like, oh my god. So I'm kind of trying to fight through that urge to kind of quit and, you know, not continue on, but, because right now I'm actually getting confused on how I'm going to organize my Marvel collection, even though I'm going to organize my Marvel collection the same way I organize the DC collection. So I don't know why I'm confused on it. I think I'm just overwhelmed because there's a lot of characters in the Marvel collection, just like the DC collection. So I'm going to take a sip of water. And we're going to keep trucking. Oh, that's what I'm confused on. I don't know if... I know that the Chrome Pops, I think that's where I'm getting at. The Chrome Pops will stay together out of the entire Marvel collection, because that's the collection that I keep looking at and seeing and forgetting, have I bought it, have I not bought it? So the Chrome Pops are going to stay in a collection together. The rest are going to go by character and then by number. I know, it's weird, that's just how I'm jiving with it at the moment, so, whew! Caught one on camera. That was a complete collapse, ladies and gentlemen. The shelf didn't collapse, but the collection faltered because I wasn't paying attention to what the top was doing, and I'll show you guys right now. Because it fell, and this is what happened. So I had a nice stack of DC right there, and Harley Quinn, and it all got knocked over. So, I'm not gonna let it discourage me, because normally stuff like this would really piss me off, and I won't know about the condition of some of the boxes until I come across them. Pop boxes are actually very durable. I drop them all the time. If this was hard floor, I would feel like, oh my god, I would have probably screamed, but it's actually carpet, so we can kind of give way. They're very, very durable. And there's only going to be certain ones that I'm concerned about, like the original Marvel series. But the ones that have true value to them. But, you know, at least I've got more shelf space, right? Yeah.
For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the balls. I'm flipping the. On record, off record. I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't tryna go, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. Running through it with the young influence, had a less impressions, us are coming to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it.